if we could have those that are standing in the back, if you guys can please take a seat, that will be great. Thank you. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started once we file in here. All right. Well, good afternoon. We want to welcome you to the ResponsiveEd home office. We first want to thank those who are here in person for joining us this afternoon. We also want to thank those who are streaming online. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. So if you are here this afternoon, you are here to witness the lottery take place. One of the things that we like to do is we want to make sure that we're transparent in our process. And so today, just as a reminder, you will see the lottery process, and those results were processed today. However, the results you will see posted at the respective campuses, which I will list out here in a few moments. Okay? So for those of you who are new to this process, I'd like to take a moment to just briefly give you an overview of our goal here and what you will see here take place in the next few minutes. For the purpose of transparency, our charter is required to host a public lottery whenever we have exceeded number of applications that exceed the number of seats available for a campus and or a grade level in a given time period, okay? We do this using an automated system that you will see here displayed on the screen, and that system will randomly generate seats that we have available in our schools, and or it will generally seat the wait list for any students that we do not have seats for available currently, okay? This is a quick process that you're gonna see happen and take place. As soon as we start that process, you will see a progress bar that will start from the right and that will move all the way to the left, showing you the progress of the lottery results. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and let's start the lottery processing at this time. If you would please turn your attention to the screen. As I mentioned, you will see the lottery results processing at this time. There will be a progress bar that will move from right to left, indicating that these results are now processing, okay? I mentioned briefly that we have earlier that we have 9 area schools here in the Louisville area that will be included in the lottery today, and I want to give you a list of those now. We have Carrollton Classical Academy, we have Capel Classical Academy, Denton Classical Academy, Corinth Classical Academy, we have Founders Classical Academy of Flower Mound, Founders Classical Academy of Frisco, Founders Classical Academy of Louisville. We also have included STEM Academy of Louisville, which is our newest building that we've built here that you would have saw driving into our parking lot. And then finally, we have iSchool High of Louisville, which is also known as our Entrepreneurial Academy. So all 9 of these schools are now being included in the lottery that you're seeing processed here. While we wait for the results to process, I would like to open the floor at this time for questions that you may have. Do we have any questions at this time? Great question. I will repeat the question for our streaming audience. The question was, are we processing campus by campus, or are the results being processed all together? And the question is, we're not processing campus by campus. They're all being generated at the same time. Do we have any other questions? Yes, ma'am. Great question. The question was, can we attend or visit the campus to see our results, or will we receive an email? And the question is, you have the option of both. So once we process these results, you will have the option this afternoon to view your campus, to visit your campus, to view the results. You will also receive an email communication within 48 hours. Do we have any other questions in the room? One of the common questions that we do receive once the results are calculated and finalized is, what's next once I receive my email? Should your student be awarded a seat? If you receive that email, there's 3 options that you can do to accept that seat. You can reply to the email that you receive, stating that you accept the seat offer. You may also call your campus directly. The other option is you can contact our district office here in the contact center, and they will also be able to award that seat to you and accept that seat on your behalf. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Okay. Okay. The results are still processing. If you're looking at the screen here, it's going, it's making its way, it's slow, but it's getting there. I will tell you, once these results are processed, what we will do is we will disperse those results to the campuses. It will give them time to print those results, as it's a mass print that will happen. And so we will give them time to print those results, and they will post them in their public access areas at their campus locations. Yes.
So in just looking at the record going across the screen, so there were approximately 7,000 or 8,000 students in this lottery?
No, ma'am. So the 8,000 number that the question was, were there approximately 8,000 students included in the lottery? The 8,000 that you're seeing, the 8,142, is calculating every student's choice. So if a parent selected 3 choices within that application, the system is generating every student for that specific campus. Okay. Yes. Great question. Great question. The question was, how are the priorities being calculated at this time as the results are processing? So when you submitted your application, within that application you indicated if you had a current sibling that was in our system, or if your student was a guardian or a child of a RES employee, you would have indicated that in your application. The system would generate that application knowing that that information was embedded into the application. And so when we approve the records to move into this system, the system is generating your priority and making sure that it's taking that into consideration. Okay. Okay. The transfer form. Transfer form. So, gotcha. So the question is, if she's a current student in our system and she's wanting to transfer, how is that being calculated in our process? And so what we do is we take that transfer form that you submitted and we enter it into the system as a transfer. So she will have a transfer priority that's now being generated in those results. You're welcome. All right. One more question. Yes, ma'am. Yes. You can visit the campuses, and you can actually see the results posted at the campus, or you can wait for your email communication of your status within 48 hours. And you can. Yes, you can. Yes. Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, the results are processed, and so that concludes the lottery. I want to thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. Just as a quick reminder, results will be posted at your respective campuses that we listed here just a few minutes ago. You will also receive an email communication within 48 hours. If you have any questions, you can contact your campus directly, and they should be able to provide any details and clear up any type of questions or concerns that you may have. Yes, sir. That's by 4 p.m. today. Thank you, John. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.